Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm really glad you stopped by, because today we're diving into some very important news that affects millions of Americans, especially seniors, retirees, and anyone who relies on Social Security or SSDI benefits. This isn't just another update, it's something that could directly impact your bank account starting this June. Whether you receive benefits yourself or care for someone who does, you're going to want to hear this because it could make a huge difference in your finances. Let's break down everything that's happening and what it means for you. To start with, the Social Security Administration, often called the SSA, has announced a temporary but important change to its regular deposit schedule for the month of June. Typically, if you receive Social Security or SSDI payments, you already know that they usually arrive on very specific dates based on your birthday. Most people get their money on the second, third, or fourth Wednesday of each month. This timing has been predictable for years and has helped people manage their monthly bills like rent, groceries, utility costs, medications, and other living expenses. But this June, the SSA is changing things up a bit, and that means the money may land in your account earlier or later than usual, depending on your assigned payment group. Now, at first glance, this may seem like a small detail, but it can actually be a really big deal. Imagine you've arranged your rent or bills to go out right after your usual deposit date. If your payment gets delayed by even a few days, you might face late fees, overdraft charges, or other financial headaches. That's why knowing the exact date of your payment this month is so crucial. On the other hand, if your payment comes a little early, that could actually help relieve some pressure, especially if you've got some immediate bills to take care of. Either way, you need to be ready for the shift. Some people have been wondering why the SSA would change the payment schedule at all, especially when so many Americans count on that consistency. Well, there are several possible reasons. Sometimes it has to do with how weekends or federal holidays line up with the calendar, and other times it's part of internal government processes or updates to administrative systems. It could even be related to syncing payments across multiple federal agencies. While this isn't a permanent change, it's still something you'll want to be aware of this month to avoid any surprises. The good news is that there's an easy way to check your payment date. If you have a My Social Security account online, you can log in anytime to see when your payment is scheduled. It's a free and secure service that gives you control and peace of mind. If you haven't set it up yet, now's the perfect time. And that's not all. There's more good news. Alongside this shift in timing, the SSA has approved an additional $3,760 in benefits for some Social Security and SSDI recipients. Yes, you heard that right, an extra $3,760. For people living on a fixed income, especially those relying solely on Social Security or SSDI, that kind of financial boost can be a complete game changer. So let's talk about where that money is coming from and who qualifies. This extra money is the result of a few different things coming together. First, we need to talk about the cost of living adjustment, or COLA for short. Every year, the SSA reviews inflation and decides whether to adjust benefit amounts to help recipients keep up with the rising cost of living. That includes everyday expenses like food, gas, rent, and healthcare. This year, inflation has been higher than average again, which means the COLA increase is also bigger than usual. That's one reason why your monthly payment might be going up. Depending on your benefit amount, that COLA increase could mean hundreds of extra dollars every month. But that's just part of the story. Another source of this extra money is retroactive payments. What does that mean? Well, sometimes there are delays or errors when people first apply for benefits, especially with SSDI. Maybe it took a while for your application to get approved, or perhaps your documentation took time to be verified. In many cases, the SSA owes back payments to people once everything is cleared up. That's where retroactive payments come in. These are lump sums that cover previous months or even years. So if you've been waiting on some overdue money, this could be when it finally arrives. And that's still not all. Recently, Congress passed legislation that expanded benefits for certain groups. This includes individuals with disabilities, people who want appeals for increased benefits, and others affected by changes to income thresholds. For example, someone whose benefits were previously reduced or denied due to income may now qualify for more. These legal changes were made to offer better support to people who need it most, and the SSA is now implementing them, which means even more people will see larger deposits this June. Now, let's get into specifics. Who actually qualifies for this extra $3,760? If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits and have been for at least a year, there's a strong chance you're going to see an increase. The same goes for people on SSDI who meet the current disability criteria or who recently had their cases reviewed and recalculated. If you've been through the appeals process and your benefits were adjusted upward, that increase could be part of this payout. And for anyone who's not sure where they stand, there are easy ways to check. Your best option is to log in to your My Social Security account, where updates to your benefit amount and payment schedule will be posted. You can also call the SSA, but keep in mind that wait times can be long. If you have a social worker, legal advisor, or benefits planner, they can also help you figure out exactly what you're entitled to. So, what should you do if you do get this money? Let's talk about smart ways to manage it. Extra income is great, but it's important to plan ahead. If you receive a lump sum of a few $1,000s, think carefully about where it should go. For many people, paying off high-interest debt, like credit cards or unpaid medical bills, is a smart move. That reduces your monthly expenses and frees up more of your regular benefit for other needs. Others might need the money for urgent home repairs, dental work, or catching up on rent. And if your basic needs are covered, consider setting aside part of the money in an emergency fund. Experts recommend having at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved if you can. That way, if something unexpected happens, like a car repair or a hospital visit, you're prepared. Also, with the change in payment dates and the arrival of extra funds, it's more important than ever to make sure your contact and banking information is up to date with the SSA. If your direct deposit details are wrong or your address has changed, your payment might be delayed or misdirected. Using direct deposit is the safest and fastest way to receive your money, and the SSA strongly encourages it. Be sure to check that your bank account information is current and accurate. One unfortunate downside of big changes like this is that scammers often try to take advantage. When people hear about extra money coming from the government, scammers show up pretending to be SSA agents. They may call, email, or text asking for your Social Security number, bank details, or other private information. Please remember that the SSA will never ask for this kind of info over the phone or online.